Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pioneering MTG Online. My name is Nick and today I am going to be bringing you Dimir Flash. Now, how does it work? It's nice and simple. We have a lot of cards, creatures and a few enchantments that have Flash in the text. What Flash is, it allows you to basically cast these creatures or enchantments as if they had the instant ability, like an instant card. And you can play them during your opponent's turn, and that is the idea. The idea is we want to get as many of our stuff out on their turn. That gives us so much more to open with, allowing us to think about if we need to counter our opponent's cards, or if we need to buff up certain cards, and just keep going with it. The more we have, the better. So let me just go through what we have in the main board, and then talk about the sideboard, and then mainly talk about how it will really work. So, in the main board, we are running Spectral Sailor, Brineborn Cutthroat, Disdainful Stroke, Faerie Vandal, Omen of the Sea, Quench, Cunning Nightbonder, Brazen Borrower, Sea-Dasher Octopus, Slitherwisp, and then of course our mana is Islands, Swamp, Dismal Backwater. We are running two different types because I haven't been asked to get 4 of each. I don't know which one to get. I like the artwork for both. I'm thinking about the Ikoria. But anyway, Temples of Deceit and Watery Graves. In the sideboard, now this is if you're running this for best of 3. We are running Disfigure, Essence Capture, Essence Scatter, Heartless Act, Drown of the Loch, and Mystical Dispute. Can't go wrong with that one. So, that's what we have in our deck. How does this deck work? How is it going to win us the game? It's nice and simple. Running cards such as Brineborn Cutthroat, Faerie Vandal, and... no, where are you? Slitherwisp. Every time you flash in something, with Brineborn Cutthroat especially, on your opponent's turn, he's going to get a +1/+1. With Faerie Vandal, every time you draw your second card, he's going to get a +1/+1. So, this is where Slitherwisp comes in. Every time you flash something in, you're going to deal 1 damage to your opponent. You're going to draw a card. So you're doing all of this during your opponent's turn. You're buffing up both the Faerie Vandal and the Brineborn Cutthroat. Don't get me wrong, Brineborn is going to keep buffing and buffing no matter how many times you flash something in, while the Faerie Vandal is only going to buff up during your second draw. But again, with Flash, it's quite easy. Another useful thing for this to help keep us going is, of course, Sea-Dasher Octopus. Because, of course, one, he has the mutate ability. So, say we mutate him onto... we'll go with the Brineborn. Every time he attacks and deals combat damage to a player, you're going to draw a card. Well, you flash him in, he buffs up Brineborn. Brineborn then, well, Sea-Dasher Octopus, sorry, will then have all these counters on it. And it's going to cause your opponent to need to block it. Because, of course, this thing is getting bigger. And the more times you draw with it, the Faerie Vandal is getting bigger. So there are many ways to go around it. And, as I said, the idea is to throw out as many things as we can onto our opponent's side. So, that's the deck. That's how we're supposed to win. Let's give it a go, shall we? We got plenty to deal with. We can draw... alright, we'll keep that. We got Temple. I mean, the problem is with Watery Grave, if we bring it out untapped and then not do anything, our opponent's going to be like, well, that seems a little fishy. But we'll see. I'll happily take 2 to defend myself on the second turn. Nope, don't need that yet. Okay, 2, pass the turn. So depending what he does, and if it's deadly, we'll let him keep that, and we'll bring out our fairy. Go for the attack. Now, this is where he mutates. Always mutate on... If you're going to have this, it's a mutate deck, so... Nope! Oh, didn't attack. Wasn't paying attention. Well done! Paradise Druid! Bring out the Slitherwisp then. Gain some life. Remember to attack this turn. Quench! Ooh. We'll discard the Spectral. Going for the attack of 5. End the turn there. And then here. Get rid of some mana. And if he attacks with it, we'll block. Reach or not. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. We'll flash this bad boy in. We'll flash this in. And we will finish off by flashing in this one. Yeah! That's how we do it! All the flashing. Alright, we don't have any black mana to get a Slitherwisp, but I think we should be alright. I think. Yeah, we'll hold out. That. See what our opponent is playing. I cannot pronounce our opponent's name. I do apologize. No. No. Well, in that case then. Oh, wait, we could have flashed. Oh, well, it's fine. Not paying attention, because that's what we do best. Get some more draw power going. So we need black mana. can use Quench this turn. On that, yeah. We don't need you getting any more life. We don't want you back up to 20. That's just not cool. Get the rogue out. Getting plenty of blue mana. We didn't really want that Uro going off either, because he could have played an extra land, and the faster he gets land out, the worse it's going to be for us. Alright, Omen. Ooh. Yeah, we'll keep those as they are. We'll do it again. Get that black mana. And I think we will... Yeah, we'll block that. Get the swamp out. Another Brazen Borrower, that's perfect. I mean, if he wanted to, he can get one of the Uros out, but we will happily not. Okay, or not. Okay, 2 lands. We can go with this. I say we do it! I guess we go Temple. Look for 3rd land. Nah, we got Omen of the Sea to do and some extra draw power if we need be. If we need to. Bring out the swamp. Pass the turn. We will then get this bad boy out. Going for the attack. Flash. He's got blue mana, but more mana. Oh wait, next turn we draw the Brazen Borrower. Don't want to get him out yet. We'll wait till his turn. Alright, on that note, we'll go flash this bad boy in. Flash this bad boy in. Oh, I can see. Okay, well, unfortunately we can't keep that because there's no mana. 1 mana isn't enough. At all. Ah, that's better. We'll keep the 5. We'll chuck a Blackwater away. We'll put that away. So, Temple out. Ah, 3rd mana. Perfect. Definitely going to be using that. Pardon me. So now this is where the fantastic flash comes in. Well, you see, we now have the ability, if they want to play something we don't like, we can quench it straight away. Or, if at the end of their turn... No! You're not getting rid of our stuff. We're going to keep our cards up. We unfortunately can't use the Disdainful Stroke, but... Okay. Okay. I'm going to flash that in. So, we A, flash in and mutate the fairy, dealing 2 damage to Kaya. Or we can buff up the fairy. The choices. I think what we should do is mutate onto the fairy, go over, because then he's stronger, still flying. And it's whenever you deal Spectral content to a player. So unfortunately we have to hit that. Didn't get a land, but that's okay. Well, I mean, if we weren't going to lose at this point, then, like... Alright, so we're going to Kaya. If we can get a second land, then we'll be alright. Second land, fourth land. Well, actually, that helps us out quite a bit. Because what we can do is bring this in during the main turn. Because if this stays alive, then we can go in for the Brineborn. If it's about to die, we'll Omen. Ooh, not risking it. Not risking it. Did not want to lose that. Okay. Graph Digger's Cage. I don't believe I have any way of getting stuff out of my graveyard in the first place. But that's fine. We need to get rid of this Kaya. This Kaya is going to be annoying. Because when it... Well, it's already at her ultimate. Ugh, just... Well, let's just knock it down. Tries anything big, at least we have a Disdainful Stroke. They'll buff up the Brineborn Cutthroat. Upside... Oh, well, Ashiok. This is not fun. Oh well. To be honest with you, I'm happy he didn't hit anything good. I mean, we needed some of those to keep ourselves going, but... there's always something round the corner. Ah, perfect. Well, for now, we're just going to... Oh, Ashiok's going to be the real pain in the butt. Because I do not need anything else exiled. To Fairy. Bit of a problem here because I've got Flash. Still can't do... Okay. Well... Alright, so of course, that Teferi is going to slow us down. I'm going to just bring it back, the Nightbonder. He's got something up in his hand. We need to get rid of Teferi. Gonna end turn there. We can't counter anything that he has. All we can do at this point in time is wait and see. Wait and see. I mean, right now, Kai can do 8 damage to us. Well, actually, no. Next turn it can. So we need to get rid of that. Like, badly. Gonna wait till end of turn. Alright, I'm going to flash this in on Brineborn, see what happens. He's going to concede. Well, we have plenty of blue mana, we've got a Brineborn, we've got many ways to keep this going. Let's do it. Now, what are we going to be up against? We'll find out soon enough. So, we were going to start off with the Brineborn Cutthroat. Simple as that. Then work our way in. Gonna end the turn, because we don't want... We want him to have options. We want him to waste. That's it. So, with that wasted, we throw in the Brineborn. We can A, go in for the attack. Or B, we're just going to hold out. I think holding out is better because we can still use the Brazen Borrower, because I feel like he's going to have some mutating going on himself. Okay. Not really any mutating. That's fine. So what we can do is flash this bad boy in. Ooh. Coming in with the Fiery Prophecy. It's fine. We got other things to come out. Upside is, we still get to see Sea-Dasher Octopus. We go in for the return. That way the Octopus can deal some damage. We can draw a card. Ah! Yes! We're going to pay the 2 for it. So next turn we can get the Slitherwisp out. Ew. Ew. Oh. We've got 2 lands. We can get a few things out. We can bounce. Yeah, we'll keep that. And see if we can scry for a 3rd land. Okay, we don't have to worry about him going off in the 1st turn. 2nd turn, maybe. Alright. Another Quench, we'll keep that. So we got black. It always worries me, I've said this before, anyone playing Nicobolus as their avatar worries me. So, at the end of turn we can otherwise A, go Quench. Alright, what are we up against? 3 mana's out. Doesn't worry me that much. His Death Touch does, but... Nope. He has Death Touch. We don't like Death Touch. No, we do not. Quench that. No attack yet. Haha! He brings it out again. We can quench it. Nope. Just gotta control the board. We A bounce. No, I think we will not attack. We'll see what he does. What's he got? What have you got, good sir? Mfune. Mfune? Mfune. We're just not going to try. I don't even know why I tried to pronounce some of these names. It's just... yeah, it's entertaining at first, but... it is hard. Alright then, well, if you're not going to do anything, I will. That's it. Where are we going? Alright. We go for the attack, get rid of it. No. Alright. What have we got? So far, all we've come across is a lot of destructive spells and this bad boy. Alright, so we'll flash this in. Or we could flash in another, but I'd rather get rid of that. Yep. And turn. Flash this bad boy in and whatever else. Oh, come on. What do we got? What do we got? I mean, at the end of the turn, if we've got enough mana. That's a no-no. We'll just bounce this bad boy and go in for the attack. Yeah! That's how we do it. So we have turn 1, turn 2. Yeah, this is keepable. I believe so, yeah. So turn 1 we'll just gain some life, turn 2. Okay, we'll use Omen to... we have a plan. And we're up against Ginger Brute. Sorry, Ginger Brute, but that damage, nada. Ooh, nice. Okay, okay, I see where you're going. Well, we'll gain that life back. Ember Cleave, okay. Flash this in. He'll use the shot. Go with that. I think for this next turn we will bring in the Slitherwisp. Try and block that Ginger Brute. Island. Okay, this is good. Because what we can do is bring in the Faerie. Alright, on that note, we go Faerie Vandal. Draw a card. And then we will put the Octopus onto our Faerie. We'll go over, because then it's a extra damage. We lose the Slither, but it's fine. We have a 3-3. We want to get rid of the Scorch Spitter, because that one's a bit more annoying. We go Cunning Nightbonder. Swing in for 3. Okay, we hit beautifully with the Brazen Borrower, sorry. So we'll let that resolve. He thinks he's going to have a Steam Vent. So, what we want to do is nice and simple. We wish to flash in... We can flash in the Octopus. Oh, no way. It's got to be a non-human. So that's fine. We'll flash this in. Draw a card so then he gets bigger. Oh, yeah. We'll keep that. We are then going to bounce the Runaway Steamkin. So he loses those. Block the Tin Street Dodger, because of course it hasn't allowed it to be unblockable. So we'll go in with the Brazen Borrower. Going for 4 damage. Draw a card. Da 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 da. Get more mana. He's saying good game. Oh. 2 mana. We got plenty of quenches. If we get more draw, we can return. I want to say yes, but I want to say no because it doesn't really give us. We can control until we draw something, or I want to keep it. I really do. Yeah, why not? We'll see what we draw. Knight. No forever night for you. We will then bring in the temple, see what we get. Another Brazen Borrower. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, we like this because he's going to tap out to buff up the knight. And we're going to just flick it to his hand. We have 2 Quenches. We Quench, or do we flash this in? Anything he brings out now, we're gonna Quench. Knock his life down. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Quench. So he's got to waste any mana. Ah! He's got something else he wants to play. Well, we're gonna say tough to that. Bring that in. Scare him. We'll bring the other one in next turn. We've got nothing in our hand, so that Robber of the Rich can't start stealing the top of our deck, which is good. But unfortunately, his knight now can be... Ooh! I'm okay with this. I'm okay. I wonder if he knows that Brazen Borrower can't do anything. Well, we're going to buff up the Faerie Vandal with the draw. With another Faerie Vandal. I'm going to put the mana down because... got plenty of those. What we want to do is knock his health down faster than his... That way the Stormfist Crusader does its job mainly on him. This Faerie Vandal is going to be used to... Oh, yay. Other blockers. Well, let's just flash it in. Whoa. Flash. There's no point, like, I think we should block the knight. Sorry, Spectral, but... Well, actually, I want to keep that. No. We'll block that. We'll block the Robber, because we do not need him getting any buffs. Because next turn we can deal 3, 6, 7, 8. And he can do... Oh, that's fine. I'm just real. Yeah, 3, 6, 7, 8. That'll do. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm quite impressed with this deck. Like, it's definitely... It can be aggressive at some points, and it can be very controlling at some points. And as long as you've got the right hand, or you feel like, depending on the case you're in, with this deck, it can keep you alive too. It can definitely win you the game without having to swing too much. I mean, with Slitherwisp, every time you are flashing in something, you're going to deal some damage. And as you saw, having 2 of them out in the battlefield really came in handy. All that draw power, so on and so forth. I don't know what I would be able to do with this deck. With what we have, I mean, I'm already using a lot of the good flashing cards as I am. I mean, who knows? We'll see what the next 421 comes out with in the terms of Flash. We'll see if this deck can keep going as it is. I'm tempted. I feel like Disdainful Stroke didn't really do too much. Tempted to put in some Essence Capture or Essence Scatter. Who knows? Really might throw in some other instances to just hold my opponent back. But guys, if you are interested in playing with this deck, it's down in the section below, so please give it a go. And if you like everything that you saw, please give us a like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Take care now, guys.